Hey, what's going on everybody? This is CaelumEXP and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Now, in order to proceed with the story, we can use the buggy to go right over that river and head over to Gungaga. Technically, Gungaga is not necessary for the story, but we will be heading there. And I'll be cutting back to this point after I show you the thing that I actually want to take care of right now. And random battle. Oh, I have 2 limits to use. Flying Sickle. So I will use Cloud's Clem Hazard to get rid of one of these guys. And then Aerith's Fury Brand. Oh, Kate Sith doesn't have materia. I should have set that up before starting the recording. Oh well. Well, he has summons. And that now refills Cloud's limit gauge and fills up Kate Sith's. Okay, so his dice works kind of funnily. So he'll just throw out some random die, and depending on what is rolled, there is a damage multiplier, and it just gets flat damage. It is completely random, and it'll never deal a whole lot of damage. However, every 10 levels, so all the way up to level 60, all the way up to level 60, it will add another die, but once there's 6 die on the during his roll, like, that's it. He won't get any more. So the general damage of his die or dice attack will increase as he levels up, but generally his slots are superior. They can do a lot more damage and have a lot better effects. And that's not what I wanted. No. Remove, remove, remove. And arrange. And now I want to get stuff going properly. So exchange. Remove, 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 and remove. Okay, now we're good. Arrange. Cloud gets restore. All. Aerith gets Earth and all. Kate Sith is going to get another all and Earth. I'm going to give him Elemental and Chocomog. And I will give him... what is that noise? Oh, it's the buggy. I thought that was my AC unit being louder than normal. Okay, back to Kate Sith. Transform. And I will sell that other one, because I don't need more than one. I'm actually going to give Kate Sith the other enemy skill, and I'm going to give him Manipulate and Cover, because he has more health than Aerith and Cloud. Now Cloud is going to get Rama and Ifrit, and then Chocobolure. Now, and then I'll just give him poison and heal. Now Aerith is going to get Shiva, fire, or lightning, ice, fire, and enemy skill. Okay, and we are good. Now Cloud can heal everybody up, and now we will proceed forward. Okay, so we're going to be heading over here, across this little river, all the way over here back to Costa del Sol. And another random battle. Oh, this guy again. Damn. And now, just drive straight into Costa del Sol while still being inside the buggy. And then we will go up this way. And we want to go talk to this sailor. Thinking of being stowaways? It's 100 gil to Junon. Give it to me and I'll put in a good word with the captain. We're gonna pay up. Alright, come on this way. And now 3 times speed because I'm not letting this whole thing just drag on like crazy. And I'm gonna leave 3 times speed on so we could just run out of here really quick. This feels weird to be running around at this speed. And then up this way. No. No, not that way. Use the directional pad. There we go. Interact with this, and we take the elevator down to Lower Junon, that area where the Bottom Swell boss fight was. Alright. This 3 times speed is super useful. And ta-da! We're still in the buggy. Okay. Ah! No enemy skills here. What did that even do? It didn't do any damage. Okay. Hop on out of the buggy, go into here. I love the music here. It's quite nice. And then up on this way, we're gonna go do the next battle. That is the main reason I am here. And, this one should hopefully go by faster. How goes it? Shinra troops have attacked 1 time since you were here. So we're getting a little short on funds. We have 12,000 gil right now. Wow. Okay, ready. Barbarians are mixed during this attack. There are more than 20 set up for a balanced attack or we'll be in trouble. Okay, so let's see. I can't set anything lower than here. Okay, so I want to set 1 attacker because these guys move really fast, and then we're gonna start the game. And then I'm going to direct this guy to move all the way down here. And then as he gets lower, the line where we can place stuff also gets lower. And then we want to take care of any and all enemies as fast as possible. So I'm not using the 3 times speed this time around. Alright, beats Wyvern. Okay, so you attack. Another attacker. Have this one attack this. Cool. And then just press circle and they will keep on attacking. Now that I can place one of these guys here, set this guy to go attack this. Enemy destroyed. Action. Attack. Action. Attack. Alright, so action, attack. Alright. Enemy destroyed. Action, attack. Encountered enemy. Enemy destroyed. Attack. Alright, and we should be good once these two are dead. Enemy destroyed. I will have you attack that one. And then hopefully these two die within the same span. Enemy destroyed. Cool. Enemy destroyed. Ta-da! So if you can get rid of all enemies on the field as fast as possible, that is the best way to do this. 2 allies left, so there's 400 gil. Yeah, I found this just now on the battlefield. Tincture. 3 tincture. What the heck? Curious. I don't know what that is. Oh well, not that big a deal. But I did want to do another battle just to show you guys how to take care of it rather easily and quickly. And that is easily the best method, and that is what I wanted to do the very first time and the last time. But I unfortunately did not, because I completely forgot about doing it. And I want to sell the other transform materia that I didn't need to buy. And that's done. Materia, organize my stuff. And now, so I'm going to cut this part out. I'm going to cut the recording, and I'm going to go learn beta on the other enemy skill. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to go learn beta on the other enemy skill. I'm going to get level 4 suicide, and I'm going to get flamethrower. So, Mithril Mines, the Midgarzolum, and the Moose out by the Chocobo Ranch. So, since I've already shown how to get all of that, I'm not going to be showing it again. And I will meet you back by that river near Gungaga. So, I'll see you in just a second. Hey guys, I am back. I am heading back to Junon, but while I am here, I wanted to get into a fight with one of these guys, the Zimzalet, because we can manipulate them and learn another enemy skill. So, hopefully, Kate Sith can get this manipulate off in one attempt. He's been doing pretty good lately, but that was a miss. I'll have Aerith attack the Nero Sephiroth, whatever the heck that is. And then I will have Kate Sith try to manipulate him again. Whoa, what happened to Kate Sith's health? There we go. Doesn't matter though. Because once Kate Sith gets another turn, we're going to be learning a good enemy skill that is going to heal us up a good chunk. So, White Wind, cast it on the party. Its skill power is used up. Oh, that's annoying. Can we... I'm gonna run a test. Will an ether work? I just had him use White Wind on himself. Ugh. No, that removed the manipulate. Foofy. Manipulate. Again. Okay. Manipulate it. Well, not manipulate. White Wind is super helpful. Are you... Ether. Again. Okay. There we go. So it heals us, and it also removes any debuffs most of the time. Like, it'll cure, like, poison and darkness, I do believe. Ooh, a Saraha nut. Cool. We're gonna need a few of those later. Shoot, I could have done that already. I will do that after the end of this episode. Oh well, okay. We are now back near Gungaga, and it is here that we can get 2 new enemy skills that I am aware of. Not from these guys. Beta. Wow. Just die. Nice. Good damage. Lots of MP though. Alright. So I'm gonna hop out of the buggy and change the camera. Okay, so I want to run along this beach until we come across a very specific enemy. So I will cut to the fight. Here we are. These are the guys. Alright, I want Kate Sith to manipulate one of them. Nice. And these guys are just gonna do whatever the heck they want to do for a little bit. And we want to use their enemy skill, Big Guard, on the party. And both Kate Sith and Aerith are the 2 with the enemy skill materia, so they will be learning Big Guard. There we go. And that is a wonderful thing. So, as you can see, there is a barrier. There is a red and an orange barrier next to everybody's names and next to their HP values. That is constantly draining. Those are the mana ward, or let's see, mana wall. No, not mana wall. It's barrier and magic barrier. That's what it is. And those will reduce physical and magical damage that we take, and it also casts haste on us as well, which increases the rate at which our ATB gauges fill up. Poison, level up. And now that we have Big Guard, that is when I am going to turn the battle speed all the way to slow. All the way down. So yeah, random battles might take a little bit longer now. That is absolutely okay. Simply because Big Guard will cast haste on us and our bars will go up really quickly. And later on, near the end of the game, when I've done source farming to get everybody's dexterity up to like 255, that gauge will not drain so fast, because the higher your dexterity is, and if you were under the haste effect, the barrier drains stupidly fast. So it is, in general, a really good idea once you have the ability to cast haste on yourself, either with the time materia or with the Big Guard enemy skilled. And once your dexterity starts getting really high, I highly recommend turning the battle speed down, because it'll slow your enemies down and keep you really fast. Now the next enemy skill, I actually want to take off Transform for just a little bit. I'm going to put that on Aerith, and I'm going to give Kate Sith the other enemy skill materia. And I want him to have Who has it? Ah! Wrong button. White cape. To protect against frog and small. Let's see, up here near Gongaga. We're just gonna run around in the woods here until we come across the next enemy that can give us another enemy skill. So I will see you guys in just a second. Well, that didn't take long. Manipulate one of these little turds. One of the little frog guys. I'm gonna have Aerith and Cloud try to take care of the petrification dude. Frog jab is annoying. Anyways, manipulate. Cool. Been manipulated. The touch me. That's what they're called. Cool. And we want to use Frog Song on Kate Sith, since he's the one with the enemy skill materia. And learned enemy skill Frog Song, which is stupid awesome, stupid good. Quake. Frog Song causes mini, frog, I think poison, and sleep. And a great way to get an enemy to not do anything to you in battle is to manipulate them. And then pelt them with magic, because if you hit them with a physical attack, they are no longer manipulated. But he died right there. That was a nice critical hit. Alright. Let me see. Yes, I wanted to... So, an equal amount of stars are filled in on both enemy skills that we have currently. So we have Frog Song, Level 4 Suicide, White Wind, Big Guard, Flamethrower, Laser, Mantra Magic, and Beta. Really good. Good stuff. And I want Transform to put enemy skill back on Aerith, and then Transform back on Kate Sith. And I'm going to save now, and we are now finally going to be going into Gongaga. We'll take care of the small little events here and another boss fight, because we haven't had a boss fight in a little bit. No, we haven't. Excluding Dine, I think, in the last episode, but we've mostly been getting a lot of story exposition or just me yapping. Hey, Rude, who do you like? What are you getting so embarrassed about? Come on, who do you like? They're talking about crushes. And Rude's got a bit of a crush on Tifa. That's a tough one. But poor Elena. No, she likes Sung. I never knew that, but Sung likes that ancient. Oh, good lord. What are they talking about? It's so stupid. They always talk about who they like or don't like, but Sung is different. Yeah. Oh no! They're here. They're really here. Then it's time. Rude, don't go easy on them. Not even the girls. Don't worry, I'll do my job. Then we're counting on you. I'll report to Sung. It's been a while. Payback time for what you did in Sector 7. Out of our way. I don't like being taken for a fool. That's as far as you go. Alright, now one of the first things that I'd like to do is I would like to attempt to steal something from the both of these guys. I can't remember what the steals are though. Anyways, enemy skill, Big Guard, and I will have Kate Sith use White Wind on us just to top us up. Oh no, I don't have a steal materia set to anybody. No! Well, doesn't matter. There we have 2 new summons to show off now, so Ifrit. See how slowly that barrier is draining now? Well, time has paused since Cloud is summoning now. Oh, no, never mind, it's still going down. Just very slowly, even with us being hasted, since I turned the battle speed all the way down. Good damage. And you see how our time gauge is going up even faster than normal now? Heck yeah. Love that haste. And Ramo. Or Rama, however you want to pronounce it. Beta. Beta after Ramu. I do want to showcase every summon. If I don't use them all during the Let's Play, I will probably make a bonus episode once the Let's Play is finished of just showing off all of these summons. And then Beta again if they survive this first one. I doubt they will. Oh yeah, they're done. But we're still victorious. Yeah, nah. You're not. Nice. And wow, I think that's the most experience we've gotten from a single fight so far. And we get a fairy tale and an X potion. What exactly is a fairy tale? Is that a new weapon for Aerith, actually? How could they know we were coming here? They followed us, but there weren't any signs of it. And that means... You don't think there's a spy, do you, Cloud? I hate this. Now everyone's gonna blame me because I'm new. I don't even want to think about there being a spy. I trust everyone. Alright. Before going that way... Nope, okay. We'll go this way. Random battle! What have we got here? I don't think I've ever fought this guy before. Fire 2. What are these guys called? Kimara Bug. Yeah, I've never fought one of these before. This is a completely new enemy to me. I don't think I've ever gotten a fight in this area. Oh! He paralyzed freaking Aerith. Dang. No wonder she wasn't doing her stuff. Okay. Type. Yeah, Fairy Tail is... Whoa! Look at all those materia slots! Nothing is linked, so that's kind of whack, but dang! Huh. Double materia growth on 3 slots, or normal materia growth on an extra 4. Wow. I'm gonna put a peace ring on her, actually. You know what? Screw it. That's insane! I'm gonna just throw the rest of the stuff on her, then. Steal. And she still got over 1,000 HP, so you know what? This is fine. This works perfectly fine. That's a lot of materia slots. The largest amount of materia slots you can have on any weapon is 8, and typically everybody's ultimate weapons will have 8 materia slots, and 4 sets of them, like all 8 of them will be linked. Not all together, but there will be 2, 4, 6, 8 in that order. 4 sets of 2 linked materia slots. There is an armor that does that later as well, called the Wizard Bracelet, I do believe, or Witch's Bracelet, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it's the Wizard's Bracelet. And that is very good for loading up on materia, but it's not the best armor in the game. We want to go over here. Oop. Oh, I forgot, I also wanted to refill Aerith's health. Oh well. Can we steal anything from you? Phoenix down! Cool. Bolt 2. Wow, you got a lot of health, don't you? Quake. Swim hazard. Never mind, you're dead. Fairy Tail actually looks pretty neat, actually. All level up. That does not mean every materia leveled up. That is the single all materia that Cloud has on him right now. So now he can cast Cure and Cure 2 on everybody in the party 3 times each. Which is really nice. Okay, I did want to throw... I should probably buy some more ethers later. A ruined reactor? Sung and Scarlet. It's Scarlet, head of Shinra Weapon Development. This isn't any good either. You only get junky materia from junky reactors. This reactor's a failure. What I'm looking for is big, large, huge materia. You seen any? No, I haven't seen any. I'll get on it right away. Please, we could make the ultimate weapon if we only had some. I just can't wait. With Hojo gone, weapon development's been getting a bigger budget. I envy them. But even if we make the perfect weapon, could that stupid Heidegger even use it? Oh, sorry, I forgot Heidegger was your boss. Let's go. Big, large, huge materia. An ultimate weapon? The perfect weapon? What is Shinra up to? And we want to come over here and interact. There's something shiny back there. Reach for it. Receive the Titan materia. That is another new summon. Let's see. Yeah, I'll replace Rama for now, and next fight I will show off the Titan summon. Not a whole lot left for us to do here now, except to show off the new summon Titan. Anger of the Land. Honestly, not that impressive. How much MP does White Wind cost? 34! Wow. What about Big Guard? 56! Wow. Yeah, so I wouldn't recommend using Big Guard for regular battles. If that doesn't kill him, Laser should bring him down close enough. And Laser does gravity damage. Oh no, 0 damage. Also, a lot of enemies are actually kind of immune to it. But gravity damage is a... Whoa! Did you see that damage? Sheesh! That's what happens when you throw all of your sources on one character, and that one character is typically Cloud. Holy smokes. But, let's see. What was I talking about? I can't remember. Now look at Kate's HP, 1333. Throw dice at you. Oh yeah, Laser does gravity-based damage, and gravity damage is percentage-based, so you cannot kill enemies with it. However, it can be used in general to just do a lot of damage. Hey, Bio 2. Wonder what that looks like. A bigger poison blob, that's what it looks like. Alright. So now we need to go this way. Hey, you little turd. Please don't turn anybody into a frog. No! Good hit, Aerith. Pretty solid damage. Alright, we want to come up here and grab the Death Blow materia. I'm not going to be equipping or using that for a while until we have a character that has a weapon that has their hit percent capped out at 255. Enemy skill, Beta. Butterfly attack. Because now Mantra Magic isn't really going to be taking care of bigger random enemies like this, and Beta is the way to go. A reactor explosion 3 years ago took my husband. Oh, damn. Of course. A ruined reactor. Yeah, that's the one we were just at, you doofus. But yeah, so go over to equipment. So notice how if I were to swap to the Buster Sword, Cloud's attack percent would drop from 100 to 96, or if I were to swap to the Hard Edge, it drops from 100 to 98. A couple of weapons in the game have attack percent at 255, which almost guarantees that that person will never miss their attack. And having that makes the Death Blow materia very beneficial. The Death Blow command has a very high chance of missing, but if it lands, it is a guaranteed critical hit. And having a weapon that has that really high percentage of not missing makes that like a really good materia. Do you want to buy something? Yeah, accessories. Headband, silver glasses. I don't need silver glasses. Poison. Oh, Star Pendant. So I do have 3. Okay. Talisman, we have one. White Cape, we have one. Fury Ring. Fury Rings are pretty cool. Unfortunately, the character that has the Fury Ring, you lose all control over. Mystify is a nice materia, actually. Time Magic! This is what I was talking about. Either you could use the Time materia to cast Haste on the party, or you can use the Big Guard enemy skill. And then there's Heal, we've already got. Transform, we've already got. I am going to go ahead and buy a Mystify and a Time. Hero Story. We voted to outlaw the use of Mako energy and live with nature ever since the explosion. What's up here? Ah, this is the weapons vendor. You want to buy something? Yeah, buy weapons. So, you could buy the Hard Edge here, you could buy the Grand Glove, you didn't have to steal these. You didn't have to... Oh, that's right, I have the A&W cannon on Barrett, or something like that. WM cannon, actually, I think is what it's called. Striking Staff. So, all of these we have stolen at some point, excluding the Diamond Pen. I'm not going to buy the Diamond Pen, simply because it is currently weaker than Red's current weapon. The Boomerang is definitely a better weapon for Yuffie right now. And Impalers are just items that you can throw at enemies. I'll buy 4 just because. I will go ahead and buy the Boomerang, Diamond Pen. Yeah, screw it, why not? Shrivels are also throwable items, and we already have some Molotovs. Hero Story. Shinra built the reactor without even thinking about the town's safety, and this is the result. I would like to arrange my items, and then arrange my materia. So at level 1, Time materia has haste, allowing you to speed up the ATB gauge for your party members, and look at that. So taking a look at the Restore magic, strength goes down by 1, magic goes up by 1, HP goes down by 2%, MP goes down by 2%. You're going to see that on most of your magic materia, and pretty small detrimental things like max HP minus 2% on most of the earlier summons. And then you start getting materia like this, and it has even more detrimental bonuses. So time reduces strength by 2, vitality, which is your physical defense, by 1, increases your magic by 2 and your magic defense by 1, and a 5% decrease to your health, but a 5% increase to your MP. And then once you get the 8,000 AP on it, you learn slow. It allows you to slow your opponents, and then at level 3, you will learn stop. And then once you get it to level 4, it is mastered, and a new time materia will be born into your inventory. Mystify allows you to confuse enemies, and let's see, where's Elemental? So Elemental, like I said, can add a element from either magic or summon materias as physical damage onto your weapon. There is another materia that is similar to the Elemental called Added Effect, and that can be paired with Mystify in your weapon, and your physical attacks can then cause Confuse and Berserk, even if your Mystify is not leveled up to the point where you can cause Berserk by casting it. I don't think we'll be getting Added Effect for a little bit, though. And then let's see, what else is there? I think that's about it. Okay. What have we got over here? Hello. Oh, you here to shop? Yeah. Ah, you don't sell ethers. No. I'll buy 2 cornucopias, 2 maiden's kisses. Leave that alone, leave that alone. I got plenty of potions and high potions. What have you got to say? Hear a story? One day, a huge explosion killed many of the townspeople. Okay. Very short story. What have we got over here? You a traveler? Hey, wait, that glow in your eye. Are you in Soldier? Oh, you're right. Don't you know anything about our son? His name is Zach. It's been close to 10 years since he left for the city, saying that he didn't want to live in the country. He left saying he's going to join Soldier. You ever hear of a Zach in Soldier? I don't know. Zach. Young lady, do you know him? I remember he wrote us 6 or 7 years ago saying that he had a girlfriend. Could that have been you? That can't. Aerith. Have you ever met someone in Soldier named Zach? I can't believe he hasn't contacted us in 10 years. After all, we're his parents. Aerith. What a shock. I didn't know Zach was from this town. You know him? Didn't I tell you? He was my first love. Zach, Soldier First Class. Same as Cloud. Strange. There aren't that many who make First Class, and I've never heard of him. That's alright. It's all in the past now. I was just worried because I had heard he's been missing. Missing? It was 5 years ago. He went out on a job and he never came back. He loved women. A real ladies' man. He probably found someone else. Hey, what's wrong? You know what? Cloud's gonna be a little bit jealous right now. Are you jealous? Are you, Cloud? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. Let's go. Yeah. There's a lot of sadness in this game. A lot of missing people, a lot of dead people. This is Gungaga Village. Many people died here in a Mako reactor explosion. And the white megaphone. And this is Kate Sith's 3-slotted double growth materia weapon. I'm not going to be using it right now. Oh, that's right, I got another silver armlet, which is superior. Not by much. It's still got normal materia growth, same exact slots as the Shinra Beta. But extra defense, a little bit more defense percent, and pretty good on magic defense too. And what have we got over here? Need something? Hear a story? One day, a huge explosion killed many of the townspeople. Yep, so we're just gonna be hearing that from pretty much everybody now. Received X potion! That's our first of those! Oh no, that's our second. So potions restore HP by 100, high potions by 500, X potions fully restore your health. Super useful! And you can farm them really easily in a place called Wutai, because most of the enemies there will drop them. Good chunk of them will drop bolt plumes too. Or something of the sort. And that's pretty much all of the events here now, actually. And there's not a whole lot left for us to do here in Gongaga. Next up is for us to go this way. Now, if you had done... So what like the area I'm about to go to, if you were to do this before going to Gongaga, like if you were to just drive right on by... you would end up not having... So, if you were to drive past Gongaga and come up here to Cosmo Canyon and then do the story events here, the Reno and Rude boss fight that was there in Gongaga will no longer be there. Most of the events that we had just done will remain exactly the same, but the Reno and Rude boss fight would not be there. Oh. Well, aren't you a dick? Back attack me. Let's see, will this work on you? Yeah, cool. Now the next attack should kill him. Yeah. Like I said, it is a percentage-based attack, like gravity magic, and I think we'll actually be getting gravity magic here in Cosmo Canyon. Before actually proceeding too far forward. Okay, this way. So if we drive much further than the spot that we are in right now, the buggy is going to break down. So we can't proceed all the way past this place to Nibelheim. We have to do the story events here, and then by the time that they are done, somebody would have repaired the buggy for us. As of now, I am going to, and I'm doing this simply to skip the buggy breaking down sequence. We can go in here, do the events, hop back in the buggy, and then drive on by without it breaking down. And that is really beneficial. And that is all I am going to be doing for this episode, so thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. You all have a great day. Bye.